Welcome to Wizemies, on this day series. Let's get straight to business and see what happened on the 27th of September in history. In 1825, George Stephenson operated the first locomotive that hauled a passenger train. He also built the first public intercity railway line in the world. The line connected Liverpool and Manchester and opened in 1830. Locomotion No. 1 was originally named Active, and was operating on the Stockton and Darlington Railway. The locomotive weighed 6.6 tons, with elements like the boiler, cylinders and wheels made of cast iron, but with a frame made of timber. The maximum speed of Locomotion No. 1 was about 15 miles per hour, 24 kilometers per hour. In 1828 it was heavily damaged when its boiler exploded, due to a maneuver error. It was rebuilt, but with the rapid advances in locomotive design, Locomotion No. 1 became obsolete the next decade. You may not know some of the myths that people used to believe at that time about trains. Let's find out, but before, we'd like to kindly ask you to subscribe to our channel if you enjoy our daily episodes. Many people were concerned about the dangers to the body when traveling at speeds of up to an extraordinary 50 miles per hour. There were theories that the human body would simply melt away due to the sheer speed. An even more alarming idea was that women's uterus would fly out of their bodies as they were accelerating to that speed. In the Victorian time, locomotion was initially seen as a very real threat to health. Another danger that travelers faced in the early years of rail travel was tunnels. There was a concern for men attempting to lean over and kiss women in the dark. Therefore, many guidebooks advised women to go so far as to put pins between their lips before entering a tunnel. Between 2001 and 2010, in New York, 2,580 subway cars were taken to the workshops, stripped, cleaned and taken off the coast. They became artificial reefs, providing new habitats for marine life while the company saved $30 million. The longest stretch of completely straight track in the world is in Australia. Part of the Trans-Australian Railway, it is crossing the Nullarbor Plain for 478 kilometers, 297 miles, not deviating even slightly. It can even be seen from space. According to former astronaut Andy Thomas, it's a very fine line. It's like someone has drawn a very fine pencil line across the desert. One of the UK's most famous criminal acts, the Great Train Robbery, was actually pretty amateurish, but it's remembered because of the amount of money taken, 2.6 million, that would mean 55 in today value. The gang has celebrated at a farmhouse and famously played Monopoly using the stolen money. Their party was the main leading trail to them, helping the police catch them all. In 1939, the city of Warsaw, Poland, surrendered to the Germans after being invaded by the Nazis and the Soviet Union during World War II. The army and people of Warsaw held 19 days of resistance. Around 18,000 civilians of Warsaw perished during the siege. As a result of the air bombardments, 10% of the city's buildings were entirely destroyed and further 40% were heavily damaged. In 1940, Tripartite Pact was signed. It established the Axis powers during World War II. Signing countries were Germany, Italy, and Imperial Japan. It was a military alliance that was later joined by Hungary, 1940, Romania, 1940, Bulgaria, 1941, Yugoslavia 1941 and Slovakia, 1940. The Tripartite Pact was directed primarily at the United States and it was a no-separate peace agreement. In 1962 the Yemen Arab Republic was established. Gamal Abdel Nasser declared the establishment of the North Republic after staging a coup that deposed the King Mohammed al-Badr. Its capital was at Sana'a. It united with the People's Democratic Republic of Yemen, South Yemen in 1990, to form the current Republic of Yemen. Thank you for watching this episode. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow.